Hey, everyone, and welcome back to Stand By Go, the theater podcast out of Asheville, North Carolina. I'm your host, John O'Neill, and we have done it. We've done the first round, the Sweet 16 round of the Broadway March Madness tournament, where I pitted 14 folks from Western North Carolina against each other in a riveting round of who, where, and when. We had some amazing competitions. We had some buzzer beaters. We had some come from behind. We had some winning from the beginning to the end, from the tip to the final buzzer. We had it all in the first round, and it was so much fun to do. It was fun to bring back together friends who've done theater together for a long time and hadn't seen each other in a while. Almost every single time that I did one of the rounds, we recorded for like 20 to 30 minutes, but then we stayed on for the rest of the hour or for an hour and a half after that. And of course, you don't get to see or hear any of that, but it was so much fun to get all these friends back together for this first round. But it was also a competition. So of course we had winners and losers, and the winners will go on to the Elite Eight. And I know you're excited to get into the competitions and find out who won. So just a reminder of what this round was. So each person got 5 shots. Let's put it in basketball terms. They get 5 shots. The tip-off was determined by pulling out of a hat, and some things were whoever is the tallest gets to choose who goes first or second. There's some John trivia in there, see who knew me best, things like that. Then each round, they got to choose a free throw, a 2-pointer, or a 3-pointer. A free throw, if they decided that, obviously was 1 point. They got, from me, they got the location of the main story of the show, when it opened on Broadway, which can be tricky because some shows did a long stint in the West End before they came to Broadway, or off Broadway before they made it all the way to Broadway. So that could be a little bit tricky. And they also got the top 4 billed actors from the original Broadway cast. So that was a free throw. A 2-pointer, I took away the 4 actors. So I gave them when the show opened and where the show is set. And then the 3-pointer was just the main location. So because of anybody who knows anything about theater, there's a lot of shows set in New York City. And there were some times that people got New York City as their location. So they could choose to go down a point by me giving them a hint, either a certain part of New York City or the city that they're in, a trivia question about the show, or I would offer them one actor in the show. So just to kind of give you an idea of what's going to happen, because once we get started, it's just going to go back and forth, and then we'll go on to the next competition. So as I was editing, I realized that if I were to do all of them in one, it'd be over 2 hours for one episode. And I try not to do that. I try to at max be at an hour and a half with some of my conversations, which is why Rebecca from UC San Diego was 2 parts, because we ended up talking for 3 hours. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking up the Sweet 16 into 2 different episodes. So this one is coming out today. The next one will be coming out on Thursday. So don't wait a whole week for the next one. The next one will come out 2 days later. And if you don't want to miss when one comes out, subscribe, follow, do whatever it is you do to get notifications that there's a new episode out. We are on all the things. We are on Anchor. We are on Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts. We are on iHeartRadio. And I, especially for this tournament, am uploading them to YouTube. Just a reminder, if you forgot from the introductory episode, this might be more fun to watch than it will be just to listen to, but I want the views and the listens for both of them. So, watch and listen, or press play on the podcast, but mute it and watch the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is just John O'Neill, and that's where you can see almost all my other podcast episodes. So, without really much more else to say, this episode will be the left side of the bracket. So this episode will be the one director competition, because I couldn't find two more directors, and then the two actor competitions. So let's see how they went. All right, everybody. We are in our first match of the Sweet 16 round between Mark and Mandy, our directors. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. What I'm going to do is I have a bunch of things in the hat, and some things are like, who's the tallest, who's the oldest, or some John trivia in there. See how well you know me. Let's see what figure it out. Here we go. Pick one. And it is. All right, let's see. This is John trivia. Guess how many UNC Asheville cups or mugs are on top of my desk?
I'm going to say 6.
Okay, Mark, you said 6. Mandy, you said?
I said 14.
14. The answer is 11.
Oh.
So,
Does
Mandy,
that mean I'm closest?
You are closer. We're not doing prices right. We're not doing if you go over, just whoever's closest. So, all right. So, Mandy, you get to pick whether you want to go first or second.
Second. I'll go second.
Okay,
there's a strategy, right?
Yeah, that's the strategy. If I was doing it, that's how I would go.
Is this like name that tune?
No. That's the next round. That's Elite Eight. Elite Eight is named that tune. No, you want to go. I think you want to go last. So, because in sports, you typically want to go last.
I don't know what sports are.
So, so you are blue. Okay. So I want everybody, especially to start off strong. So what I did was I picked a show that you've been in for your first one. Mandy, it took some digging. I really hope you've been in the show. There was a picture of something to do with this show on your Facebook page.
Oh, you've been Facebook stalking me.
Yes, I had to go back a long way. A lot of kid pictures, which is great. I loved all the kid pictures. All right, so do you want a 1 point, 2 point, or a 3 pointer?
Wait, am I picking?
Yeah, you pick whether you want 1 point, 2 point, or 3 pointer.
Okay, but I'm going second.
But she's going.
Oh, that's right. Mark. Yes, Mark. Mark, do you want 1 point, 2 point, or 3 point?
Let's do 2.
2 pointers. All right, here we go. Your first one. You've been in this show. This show opened in 1966, and it's located in Berlin.
Oh, Cabaret.
It is Cabaret. There we go. For 2 points.
That was a great production, by the way. Mark was really good.
I've been in that 3 times, actually.
That's what I thought.
2 different roles, though.
The fact that you've been in 3 times, but were the same role twice, is pretty interesting. All right. Which role did you do twice?
The MC.
And then who were you the second, the other time?
I was Cliff.
Oh, okay, that's right.
That was the one I saw. Actually, I saw that twice. I love that.
Was that at ACT?
Yes, I was the MC at Warren Wilson College in 1999, and then I was in Hart's production as the MC, and God, I don't know what year it was, 2006 or 7, and then Cliff at ACT. 2 completely different.
All right, so now Mandy, for your first time, do you want to go for a 1, 2, or a 3?
3. Let's go big.
Ooh. All right. So again, I really hope you were in this show.
This is already a mistake, I can tell.
We're just going with location. And when I was doing my research, and I researched a lot for you all, there was no like city or state or whatever that I can find. All I saw was, and this is according to the Internet Broadway database, it is set then and now, here and there, in a big old mansion.
In a big old mansion.
Now, before you guess, you can guess for 3, or you can go for 2 and get a hint. In which case, I would give you the top billing of the show, the main character, according to.
Okay, I think I want to go for 2 because I have an idea, but I think I need to know more.
Okay, the main character, the top billing according to Wikipedia, was Tim Curry.
The Rocky Horror Show.
You are correct.
Okay.
Were you in that show?
I was I was in the shadow cast. So I was in the shadow cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show for a very long time. In fact, I actually founded the Asheville cast. I no longer perform. It's been a while. I haven't performed really other than a guest spot here or there since I had kids. But.
Well, I saw the shirt on your Facebook, and that's pretty much all I got. There's no show. I did look for Trailer Park Musical. It was never on Broadway.
No, it was off Broadway.
It was off Broadway. So that's what I was hoping to get you in, because I knew you were in that one. All right. So we were tied 2-2 after the first round.
I really thought it was going to be a nonsense question or a Nutcrackers question, and I was like ready until you said mansion, and then I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Mark. So it's tied 2-2 after 1. Mark, 1, 2, or 3.
Are we still on shows we've done, or are we just?
No, that was just the first one.
Okay.
I mean, you may have been in these shows, but I didn't pick them because you were in those shows.
Let's go for 2 again.
2. All right. This show opened in 1948 and is located in Ford's Theater in Baltimore, Maryland, or Baltimore, according to the Internet Broadway database.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask for a hint.
Okay. 1 second.
Although that probably won't help me either.
Go to the. Okay, yeah. The hint is, this is a musical version of a Shakespeare play.
Hmm, 1948 Ford's Theater. Oh gosh, I don't know.
You want to just throw out a guess?
Yeah, I've already lost. I'm only down to 1 point.
Yeah, you're down to 1 point, but not. Yeah.
Based on a Shakespearean play.
But if Mandy gets it right, she also only gets 1 because she heard the clue.
Cool.
Okay.
Of the I sing. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Mandy.
Okay, 1948. Because I know what I thought it was, and I feel like 1948 is too early. It's set in the Ford Theater in Baltimore. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I feel like it's too early, but I'm gonna say "Kiss Me, Kate."
You would be correct.
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh, okay. You said
I didn't think it
Shakespeare,
was that
and
early.
I was like, okay, set in a theater, and it's based on a Shakespeare play, and I immediately thought "Kiss Me, Kate," and I'm like, no, 1948 was way too early for that. But I guess the movie was made in the early 60s? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
I always wanted to be Bianca, whoever that character was.
All right. All right, Mandy, your turn in the second round. What do you want to go for? 1, 2, or 3?
I'll go with 2 this time.
All right. We're staying in the 40s.
Okay.
You said 2, right?
Yeah.
1945. And the location is set in New England.
Very broad.
Yeah.
New England is a big territory. 1945. 1945, New England. Wish I could phone a friend. I'd probably phone Mark. So
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, if I was on, I would.
I would phone Mark if I was on a Broadway trivia. 1945, New England. Can I? I can go down to 1 point and get another hint, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do that.
All right. I can either give you which state it's in, state I found, or I can give you one character name, but it's not going to be one of the top 2.
Character name.
All right. I'm going to go with Carrie Pepperidge.
Carousel.
Yep.
I would have got that on 2.
Oh, you would.
My sister would have too. She's been in it.
I no, I don't think I would have gotten it just based on New England. And if you told me the state, it wouldn't have helped. But as soon as you said Carrie Pepperidge, he said Miss Pepperidge, I'd like it fine.
Such a great show, but it'll never get done.
I know, it's one of those you just, not without some serious
The talk back on that one would be, you'd have to have a talk before.
Yeah.
I didn't see my sister in it. I was young when she was in it, but I did. We were dancing in the house, and I accidentally dropped her on her ear right before she went on.
Oh no!
Like a few hours before she went to the theater. Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay?
No, she's fine. She's still kicking now. So. We talk about it in our podcast episode. I think she said she thinks she had a concussion, but it's good.
Oh wow!
Yeah. All right, Mark, going into the third round, you are down 2. Would you like to go for 1, 2, or 3?
I'm so shocked.
Let's go for 3, since I
All
can
right. 3.
go down.
This show is set in Argentina.
Evita.
Yep, you are correct.
Really?
Yeah, I mean the settings could be hard, but they could also be easy.
I want to direct that show.
It could just be New England.
All right. We're technically currently at halftime. We're halfway through the round. So, all right, Mandy.
Okay, I'm ready.
Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
3. I like Mark's strategy.
All right. This is in medieval England.
Camelot.
No.
God damn it. I should have gone down a point. I was just guessing.
All right. I'm going to go down a point and get another clue.
Okay. I will give you one of the main characters, but not the very first. It's Christopher Sieber.
Something Rotten.
No.
Wait, does that I don't get to guess again, right? Like
No.
that's it.
It was Spam-A-Lot. You were
Oh.
very close.
I don't like that show.
Very close.
I love that show. When I said Camelot and you hesitated a really long time, I almost thought, wait a minute, is it Spam?
Very close.
But so far.
I think it would be fun to do that show. I don't necessarily think I'd want to see it, but I think it'd be fun to do that show.
I'm not. It's just not me. Like Monty Python is fun, but I thought the musical. And there are people who enjoy it, and that's great. It's just not my cup of tea.
I love it. I really love the Divas Lament, and Nana did such a beautiful job in that show when they did it at ACT. Oh my gosh. But
I think I just missed that.
The duet, the
song
that goes like this is hilarious.
Who played the male part of that song? That was Christopher Sieber's role. You know? Okay, that's fine.
David Hyde Pierce was in that show, but he wasn't in that song.
No.
I don't know.
No, I mean who at ACT sung the song that goes like this?
I want to say it was Strother, wasn't it?
I think so. Strother was in that.
I think it was Strother and Nana.
I was still in I had just had a baby. That was the first show that Scott and I got out to go see after Jasper was born. So I was still a little bit I have vague memories of things that happened. You have this mommy brain that takes over, and I remember seeing it, and I remember maybe half the people that were in it. But Nana was great. I remember that for sure.
All right, we are on to our fourth round. Mark has taken a lead, 1 point lead, 5-4.
I'm not surprised.
All right, Mark.
Okay.
1, 2, or 3.
We're gonna go for my strategy. Give me 3.
Give you 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is set in a factory in Cedar Rapids.
The Pajama Game.
You are correct.
Wow. I just realized I was like, wait, I just blurted that out, and I should have.
Oh, you are correct. The Pajama Game. All right, Mandy.
Okay. Give me 3.
Gotta go with 3. This is set in Washington, D.C.
Oh crap. Okay, let me go down to 2.
The show is about it is about a specific sport.
They made musicals about sports?
This one is.
Musical about a sport. And it's in Washington, D.C.
So much it's about a sport. One of the teams is in the title of the show.
See, my instinct is to say it's a show I don't know anything about. I just know the title. Damn Yankees. That's not about sports.
You are correct.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
I literally have never heard any of that show at all. I thought Damn Yankees was probably about the Revolutionary War or something.
I didn't realize it was set in DC.
I didn't either. I was surprised when I looked it up. It's about a team. It's the Washington baseball team. There's a player in that team who hates the Yankees. That's why it's called Damn Yankees. They're like, damn Yankees.
I am literally shocked. That was completely blind. I had no idea. I almost said Hamilton. That was going to be my default answer. If I didn't know anything. I was going to be like Hamilton.
Yeah.
Answer to everything. Sports team, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
All right, Mark. With a 2-point lead going into the last round, just to help you out with your strategy, if you go 3 and get it right, Mandy can't win. If you go with a 2, no, also a 2 or 3, you can win. A 1,
Basically, Mark is 1.
it's close. It 1 if Mandy gets 3.
Not necessarily.
So
right,
what do you
I'm
want to go with?
I'm gonna go with 3. We're just gonna keep that strategy.
All right, here we go. 3. This show is set in New York City.
Okay, we're going down to 2 because I need a hint.
Ooh. Oh, I was hoping you would just guess, because the hints that I have, I feel like would give it away.
This is rigged.
But I will give you one of the main actors, and that is Larry Kurt.
Oh, West Side Story.
Yep.
Does that mean Mark 1?
Yeah. Even if you got 3, it would be 9 to 11.
I'm honestly, I did better than I thought I was gonna.
I mean, do you want to hear your 3-point?
Yes, give me.
All right. Your 3-point is New York City. I did that.
Rent. Guys and Dolls. Hamilton.
No. The main character's name is J. Pierpont Finch.
How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
I don't know that show that well.
A role that I've actually, well, I'm probably too old for it now. I've grown into the boss roles now, not the.
We did a song from that in the songs. Mark and I's like
yes, we did.
Show that we did together. That was
we
one
did
of
the Brotherhood of Man.
Yes.
I only know that show because Harry Potter was in it.
Daniel Radcliffe. And Nick Jonas was also in it.
And
John Stamos.
Darren Criss followed.
Darren Criss.
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick.
I love Darren Criss. I love his story of like he was, because he kind of got to start doing the Harry Potter musical.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wait, this is really good.
Yeah, it is. All right. So with a score of 11-6, Mark, you are the winner. Give us your battle cry one last time.
I am your angel of music.
Awesome. And all right. Now we are into the next of our Sweet 16 matchups. In the actor bracket, we have Audrey versus Ryan. Hey, everybody. Let's are you all ready? You ready for our who, when, and where challenge? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out who goes first. Should it be the one that just fell out of the hat?
Awesome.
All right. So, well, I don't have a coin, so we can't do that.
Starting off strong.
All right, here we go. So I need the two of you to pick a number between 1 and 20, and I did write it down. So what between 1 and 20? Audrey.
7.
Ryan.
5.
And it was 13. You can't see that, but it says 13. So Audrey, you get to decide whether you go first or second.
I was hoping that I was not going to have to make this decision. I'll let Ryan go first.
All right. So Ryan, you can choose whether you're going to shoot a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, or a free throw.
I think I'm going to start out with a 2-pointer.
With a 2-pointer?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 2-pointer. Oh, and just like everybody else, the first question for each of you, I'm going to go with shows that you've been in.
Oh, cool.
That
Okay.
I know that you've been in. So you're doing a 2-pointer. So the year the show opened and the main location. The show opened on Broadway in the great year of 1987. Fantastic year that I was born. And this show was mostly located in the woods.
So it's into the woods, right?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's
Into
what
the
I thought.
woods.
Oh,
Okay.
because like the woods is the most vague location ever.
Well, it's true. It's mostly
But
in the
see,
woods.
I second guessed myself there because I thought it was on 89 for some reason. But like,
It also, all right. So just, I did get most of this stuff from Wikipedia, so it could be wrong, but I did look up most of them. But yeah, 80, 87, 89.
I feel like
Um,
87 is right.
yeah.
And so, and also, we did that show together.
Yeah, we
I
did.
was a stage manager, and you were one of the
Cute.
princes.
Wait, who? Oh, you were the princess. I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
That was a
It was
show that
my-
everybody. That was a show everybody thought that I was going to be the baker on,
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been fun. Who
because I was
the
going to
baker?
audition for it, and then they hired me to stage manage.
Fair. Who was the
Um,
baker?
Some guy named Daniel. I don't
Some
know
guy.
his last name.
Okay, cool. Don't
Well,
know
like he
Daniel.
wasn't a drama major; he was a math major.
Oh, casual. Go. Shout out to Daniel.
Yeah, most of the people in the like the main, like your main four in that show
Yeah.
were non-majors. Like
Wild,
you got
that's
all
cool.
the way to the witch before you got a major. So,
Interesting.
oh no, I'm
Alright.
sorry. The baker's wife was a major.
Baker's wife, yes.
Right.
Well, actually, wait, I don't know.
Yeah, she was. All right, here we go. So we got the 2 points. For Ryan, Audrey, what are you gonna go for?
I'm also gonna start off with a 2-pointer.
All right, here we go for a 2-pointer. Year the show opened. I almost read the wrong one. Was 1998,
Okay.
and the location is Beaumont, Texas.
Shout out to Footloose. Keeping it footloose and fancy free up in here.
And
Shout
of
out.
course, you are correct. It was Footloose, which was a show all three of us were in.
And that's actually how
Hey.
I met both of you.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right, so we are tied at 2-2.
All right, let's
Starting
go.
off strong. All right, Ryan, what do you want to go with? A free throw, a 2-pointer, or a 3-pointer?
I think I'm gonna try a 3-pointer.
Ooh,
Ooh,
going with
okay.
a 3-pointer, which is just the main location. Here we go.
Let's go. You got this.
I like the support from the opponent. Here we go. New York City.
Okay.
And I don't have a borough for this one.
Oh, great. Okay.
So you can either guess and give Audrey a chance to steal the 3 points, or I can give you one actor for 2 points.
I'll take the actor.
All right. So for 2 points now, Sutton Foster.
Is it Thoroughly Modern Millie?
You are correct. It is Thoroughly
Nice.
Modern Millie. Good job.
Well done. Well done.
Love me some Sutton.
Don't we all?
Don't
National-
I mean,
Better.
true. If you don't love Sutton Foster, I don't know that I trust you.
we? All right, Audrey, what are you gonna go with?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it at 2. I'm gonna keep it at 2
Keep it
points.
at 2 to keep it tied.
Yeah.
All right. So for 2, the year the show opened was 2003,
Okay.
and the main location is Skid Row.
Skid Row. Is it Little Shop?
And you would be correct.
2003? Was it a movie first?
That's
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The movie came out way
Sorry,
earlier.
because I thought, I almost psyched myself out. Because I really thought that it was a musical before the movie, and that's why they made the movie.
I was
Wow.
shocked too,
Flip-flopped.
but it was like off Broadway and other places a lot. And it didn't come to Broadway until Hunter Foster did it in 2003.
I see. Okay. Let's just get it out of the way now that Audrey is a dream role of mine. Not only because we share a name, but because Suddenly Seymour is one of the best, probably also most cliched show tunes ever, but it's incredible.
I want to play like all the main males in that show at some point.
Dude,
Seymour,
does
the
too.
dentist, and Mushnick.
We were just talking about that. That show is like super equally matched, right? So like there are 4 guys and 4 girls. And then lately, they've also been doing a really cool thing where they've been casting Audrey too as a woman, which I think is like super cool.
Yeah, I read that. All right, now to the third of our 5. So we're just about to halftime. There's no halftime show though. All right.
Dang it.
Ryan, what are you gonna go with? 1, 2, 3, or free throw?
I'm gonna go with another 3.
Ooh.
Spicy.
It's a 3, but it is an easier of the 3 because it's not just New York City. It is Uganda.
Is this Book of Mormon?
It is Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
job.
that show. Oh, that show.
We've also done that, sort of.
We did.
What?
We did that in
We did a song. We did a song.
curse.
For it.
Oh, I was about to be like, y'all did the Book of Mormon?
No, we had a it was a musical theater like review thing.
Oh.
And that was
UNCA, and we opened with Book of Mormon, and I directed it.
What did you sing, Ryan?
I in that particular opening of Book of Mormon, I sang Elder Christ's part in it.
Ooh, look at him go.
And guess who I was?
Who are you?
Who would I be in that show?
Elder Cunningham?
Which is a dream role of mine.
That's so good.
And then I think also, sorry.
No, go ahead. You're good.
No, go.
I was gonna say, also in that same showcase is like the cursed freshman memory of mine of I had to do we did Hakuna Matata and they cast me as Simba and I was wearing, because it was the only costume we had on hand, like this gold sequin disco top. And then when I like grew a mane like halfway through the song, they gave me a red feather boa to dance around with.
Is that ours?
Yeah,
that
that was
ours?
us.
You know who I was? You know who I was in that one?
Were you Pumbaa?
I was Pumbaa. When
That's
I was
good.
a young
I can see that.
warthog. I also tore up my knee doing that show. That's all right. All right, here we go. That was our halftime break. Now we're into the second half.
Okay, great.
I almost called it second act, but we're in basketball mode, so it's second half. Audrey, what are you going with?
I mean, I feel like
Or are you gonna have to go with 3 now that
I know. I feel like my hands are tied. I've got to go with 3.
Okay, this is gonna be similar to Ryan's.
I swear, if you say it's New York, John, I'm gonna.
No,
lose
I was
it.
just saying it was like Ryan's. It's gonna be easier. It's probably even easier
thank
than
God,
Ryan's.
thank God. Okay.
Even easier than Ryan's.
All right, we're good.
If you get this one wrong, I'm sorry.
I mean, okay, fair.
Pride Rock.
The Lion King?
Boom, boom, boom.
Wow. How timely.
Not all
that we
3-pointers
talked
are going to
about
be
that
hard,
at
y'all.
halftime.
Not all 3-pointers are going to be hard. But yeah,
Okay.
it was the Lion
See,
King.
you had me scared. You were like, man, a lot of these are New York, and you're just gonna be out of luck.
Well, if you make it to the finals, almost all of those that are in this are going to be New York City. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
and I'm not going to give you the chance to get a hint. You're just going to have to guess.
All right.
All right. So we are tied. One thing John didn't think about is what happens if you're tied at the end. But we're not gonna worry about that right now.
We'll figure it out. It'll be
a
fun.
There we go. This is a good first round. This is like those real tight ones. All right, here we go. I think these last are a little bit more difficult. Ryan, what are you gonna go with?
I will do a 3-pointer again.
Oh, 3-pointer. Oof, this is where it gets tough. New York City.
And
I can give you either where it is in New York City or the year for 2 points.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess Rent.
You would be incorrect.
Ooh.
So
Can I take his hint? Is that
no,
allowed?
you have to take the same shot he took.
Okay. I am going to guess In the Heights.
Ooh, good guess, but it is incorrect.
Dang it. You said neighborhood and I was like, maybe.
Yeah. It was Hair in the East Village.
Okay.
In the
Okay.
East Village. Hair.
This is
That was gonna be a
the
tough one.
dawn of
It's gonna be a
the
tougher one. All right,
Okay.
Audrey. Here we go to take the lead.
Oh man, there's so much pressure now. I'm gonna go with 2.
2. So year and location.
Okay.
So this particular show opened in 1959.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, these last 2 for both of you are like Wayback Machines.
Great.
It's located in Austria.
Oh, The Sound of Music.
Yep.
That's another dream role of mine. Shout out to Maria.
Oh, you'd be good. You'd be good at that. Like
Thanks.
that's good. Yeah.
I feel like I just exude Maria's energy, so it's always been on the list.
In that musical theater showcase, that was like one of the only times that I wasn't on stage for that during that night.
What song did they do, or what group of songs?
I don't even remember. I just didn't pay attention because I was just like, because I was on stage. We did like 8 or 10 things.
Yeah.
And there were only 3 males.
Oh
so
Lord, so y'all were like spread thin.
Yeah.
We did 2 little shops back to back. One I was Seymour, one I was Mushnick. And all I did was put on a sweater vest to like change.
I mean, that's fair. That's a pretty on point change there.
Yeah. All right, here we go to our final one. Ryan, we got to go with are we gonna go with a three-pointer? I feel like that's probably what you're gonna have to go with, a 3-pointer.
Let's
all right, here we
do
go.
it, Ryan. Let's go.
Here we go, Ryan, to tie the ball game. The ball game, the theater game, the mask game,
theater game.
Here we go.
The sports game.
This show was located in Bangkok.
Is it chess?
It is not.
Ah. Okay.
Is it Miss Saigon?
No.
I don't know.
Let me double check, make sure this is true. I don't want to be the final one. Pretty sure it is though.
We got our fact checker in here.
Yeah. Actually, maybe here, I'll give you a second chance, Ryan. Not that I was wrong, it's just so Bangkok, Siam.
Oh, King and I.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Because I was thinking because Chess Act 2 opens with a song called like One Night in Bangkok, and I was like, I guess I always like kind of associated King and I with like Siam, so I was like Bangkok, like I don't. That was hard.
All right. Well, now it's tied. And Audrey, you still have a chance. It's tied 10-10.
This is for all the marbles, right?
For all the marbles. You get this correct and you win.
All right. So I am going to play it safe. And I'm gonna go for a 1-pointer. I'm gonna give you a free throw.
All right, so here it is.
All right.
It's the last second. You're at the line.
I just got a foul. This is gonna decide the game. Let's go.
1 point.
Okay.
This show opened in 1956.
Golly, okay.
It is located in London.
Oh, okay.
And the lead actors are Julie Andrews.
Oh, it's My Fair Lady.
I don't have
It's
any.
My Fair
I don't have any
Lady.
things. But bing, 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 bing.
I just needed. I was like, you said London. I was like, it's probably My Fair Lady, and you were like, Julie Andrews. Like, that's it. There
For
we
the
go.
win. For the 1 point, 11-10 win, and
Nothing
moving
but
on
net.
to the Elite Eight. Audrey, congratulations. It was a really well fought game.
That
I hope all the
was.
games like this are from here on out. Ryan, give us your battle cry one more time on our way out.
We love it.
Very awesome. So congratulations, Audrey. You are going on to the next round where you will face, we're going to have to see.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
All right, do your battle cry.
Woohoo!
And we have Dillon versus Alexa, which are both folks that I have worked with. Dillon, I've worked with you in what, 2 shows, 3 shows? 3 shows.
3 shows.
And then Alexa told us what to do dancing wise and Wizard of Oz. I almost forgot the show that we did together. So, all right, to figure out who's gonna pick whether they go first or second, we bring out the hat, we figure it out. Do this. Hopefully, it's not flip a coin because I don't have a coin. Ooh, this is John Trivia. See if y'all know about me. How many universities have I attended?
2.
All right, there's 2.
I'm going to say 3.
The answer is 3. Yeah.
Nice.
I attended UNC Asheville on 2 different times. But it was UNCA, UNC Pembroke, and Fayetteville State. And then back to UNCA. So
that was a
right.
mad guess in the dark.
All right, Dillon, do you want to go first or second?
Let's go second.
Okay. Going for a little strategery.
All right, shake it up.
All right, Alexa. All right, so for this first round, so the first question that I asked for both of you, I like to, start people off on an easy one.
Okay.
So these are both shows that I know you've been in.
Okay.
But it's just this first question. Okay. So Alexa, do you want 1-pointer, 2-pointer, or 3-pointer?
If I've been in it, let's go for 3-pointer.
Ooh, okay. 3-pointer. This show takes place on a Greek island.
Mamma Mia.
Absolutely. Mamma Mia.
Oh, goodness.
I wrote down Greed Island. I mean,
We're in the money.
but yeah.
Money.
And both of y'all were in that show, right? You were in that
We
show.
were. We were.
All right. All right, Dillon. So for your first one, 1 second. Do you want to go for 1, 2, or 3?
I mean, she's already started out strong. I got to go 3 points.
All right, here we go. For your first round, 3 points. This show takes place in Alabama.
Big Fish.
Big Fish is correct. Good job. See, yeah, I like positivity at the beginning. Everybody,
So we can crush the spirits later. It's good. I like
yeah. Oh, I'd hate to like crush your spirits on the first 2, and then the last 2 you're like, I don't care.
I don't care. I'm never gonna win.
All right, Alexa. For your second round, 1, 2, or 3?
I'm gonna go 2.
2. All right.
2-pointer.
All right. This show came out in 2016, so not too terribly long ago. And it takes place in the Appalachian Mountains.
Would that be I'm totally drawing Bright Star?
You would be correct. Bright Star.
We're in
Dylan, did
the
you know that?
money.
Dylan was like,
I was like, miss it, please. Oh no.
If there was a time clock, I would have missed it.
no, see, I thought about going with the shot clock to go really basketball, but that's 30 seconds. And I mean, it's fine. You got it. All right, Dylan. 1, 2, or 3?
Let's go 2-pointer.
2 points. All right. This show opened in 2009. And it takes place in the Bourbon Room.
Oh man. Bourbon Room, 2009. And if I ask for a hint, it goes down to a 1-pointer.
Yeah.
Bourbon Room. Let's go for the hint.
All right, I'll give you one of the top billing person, the actor, whose name is Constantine Maroulis.
Oh, it's Rock of Ages.
You are correct. It is Rock.
Oh God. Oh, how did I not know that?
I can 100% see you in that show, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Especially
on the
now with
list.
the hair.
Oh yeah, just
There. So, all right, Alexa, you are up 1, 5-4.
Oh, it's my turn. I pick. Let's do another 2-point.
2 point. All right. For this one, we're going back to 1964. And it is set in New York City.
Company?
No.
No.
Dylan to steal, to rebound and get the shot back up.
let's go with On the Town.
No. It's Funny Girl.
Oh.
Okay.
Barbara Streisand.
Okay.
All right, Dylan.
Well, let's go for a 2-pointer.
2-pointer. All right. This show came out in 1962. For this round, I went back to the 60s. And it takes place in Rome.
A funny thing happened on the way to the forum.
You are correct.
I knew that one.
Oh, I was like, please. I don't know any other shows in Rome. Please go for it. Oh.
Is he up
All
by
right.
1 now?
Huh?
Is he up by 1?
He's up by 1. Yes. We are on to the 4th. So he's up by 1. The score is 6-5.
Oh.
It's my turn again?
Yes.
All right. We got to do a 2-pointer.
Okay. Here we go. This show came out in 2008. And it is set in County Durham, England. And remember, if you you can either guess or I can give you a clue for 1 point to tie the game.
I can't even remember what came out in 2008. I don't even remember what I was doing in 2008. Let's go for a clue.
Okay. This show, for 1 point, this show has a mix of dancing and boxing. Or
God.
some people want the main character wants to dance, but everybody wants him to box.
I got nothing, John.
You just want to throw out something. You never know.
I'm not even thinking of anything that would have come out in 2008.
Double check that. I'm pretty sure I'm right now.
Durham, England. Oh! Now I can't think the name of it. I just watched, it's based off of a movie. And what is it called? What's his face was in the Billy Elliot. Is it Billy Elliot?
You are correct. It is Billy
Thank
Elliot.
goodness.
That was gonna be my guess. I was gonna throw it out.
I know if Grady Bowman, who neither of you know, but if Grady Bowman is listening to this, he was yelling at the entire time. It's Billy Elliot. He was in it. He was the fight captain in it.
Until that clue came out, I was going with Rocky, and then
I know. That's where
Not
my
Rocky.
head was, but I was like, that's not England, and that was a
Yeah.
recent.
And he doesn't want to dance. I want to see that Rocky with Sylvester Stallone. I just want to dance. Oh man!
All right, here we go. So it is 6-6 and Dillon's turn in round 4.
Let's go with a 2-pointer.
All right, 2-pointer. So it came out in 2000. I'm going to give you 2 locations just because it starts out in a modern museum and goes to ancient Egypt.
Oh,
2000. Hmm. 2000.
You have to find some music to play under this.
Egypt. Yeah, the Jeopardy music.
I think it's copyright, so I don't think I can play
That's fair. Starts in a museum and it goes to ancient Egypt. It's let's knock it down to a 1-pointer and get another clue here.
All right, one of the people that was in this show was Adam Pascal.
Oh, it's Aida.
It is Aida.
I was racking my brain. All I could think of was Prince of Egypt. And I was like, that just came out. What am I doing? Aida. Oh, I did. I'm a fool.
It's okay. It's
saw
okay.
that one on Broadway.
Oh, I bet it was so good.
So good.
It's
They just
close.
did it at
Heather
They just
Headley.
did it back at my old theater in Florida,
Mm.
like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
All right, we are down to the last round. The score is Alexa 6, Dillon 7.
This is stressful.
Okay. I'm gonna go for a 2-pointer again.
Okay, for the 1-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. This show opened in 1984. And it is set in a park just outside of Paris.
Is it Sunday in the Park with George?
Led by Mandy Patinkin, it was Sunday in the Park with George.
We're in the money.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh man. Oh, that's always you set me up for failure here, Alexa. Okay.
All right, so here it is. It's the bottom of the ninth. I know, wrong sport, but so if we're gonna go basketball, you were going for a shot. You're down one. You missed the shot, but you got fouled. You're on the free throw line. You can go for one to tie it and go to a tie break. Go for two for the 1 point win, or three for. I mean, don't really need to go
Just
for
to embarrass me.
We're gonna start with the 2-pointer, and it might end up being for the tie with a 1-pointer if I can't get it. But we're gonna go with the 2-pointer to start.
Okay. Here we go. For the win. The show came out in 2012. And in my research, there was no location. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say the first thing that it said on the Wikipedia page, which is that the main character is a Dublin busker.
Once.
The main characters are guy and girl in the show Once.
Who took the pickle from the pickle jar?
That was an intense game. I will have to tell you, this actor bracket was intense. Both games, the winner won by 1 point on the last question.
That is stressful as hell. Alexa, you were a fine competitor. This was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
So
High five.
Yeah. This is what I love about this. You know, the competitors are still supportive of each other, even in this very competitive time. And so, Dillon, if you can give us your battle cry one last time.
Who took the pickle from the pickle jar?
All right, we will see you the next match. All right, so the other day, no. All right, so this is John from the future after the recording of Sweet 16 round. And just to tell you a little story, the other day I was going through a box of old papers, which included old report cards from when I was in middle and high school and my high school transcript. And I was, first of all, surprised my GPA was as high as it was in high school. But what was not surprising was that my lowest grades throughout school was math. Now, if you're sitting there wondering, John, why are you telling us about high school report cards and transcript? And this is the reason why. Because I can't math. I can't do simple math while doing a lot of other things, like trying to read questions and trying to host a game show. And I can't add even small things as 1, 2, and 3. I tell you this for this reason. I, John O'Neill, messed up on the math of one of the rounds, and that was Audrey versus Ryan. And some of you may have caught it. Some of you may have been like, that math doesn't add up. And to be quite honest with you, it didn't when I was doing the episode. Bottom line is, Ryan did not lose, but also neither did Audrey. It was a tie. I think it was 10-10, a 10-10 tie. And I don't want to punish Ryan for not losing. So what I will be doing is I am actually going to move him up to the top bracket, and he will face off against Mark in the Elite Eight. So Mark no longer has a straight path to the Final Four. And so that is what we're going to do, is that Ryan versus Mark in the Elite Eight, and Audrey and Dillon in the Elite Eight in the actor bracket. I apologize, but it lets everybody have some more fun. Back to your regular scheduled video. And there we have it. We have our winners in the actor bracket. We have Audrey and we have Dillon, which will make for a very interesting Elite 8. And I think will be very fun Elite 8 next week. So reminder, stay tuned. 2 days after this episode has come out will be the second episode of the Sweet 16, where we have musicians, stage managers, and designers on the top bracket, and then teenagers on the bottom bracket. If you thought today was exciting, it's also going to be very exciting. And again, we can be found on all the podcast places, but especially Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, and on my YouTube channel, John O'Neill. Make sure you follow all of those, subscribe to them, like them, make me have a lot of views, a lot of listens, and come back for the rest of the Sweet 16. Until next time.